What's up, TM Nation? Today we're taking a look at my second pickup from Raycon after I was surprised by the quality and performance that I got with their open earbuds. These are the Raycon Everyday Earbuds that I've been testing for the past couple of weeks, and honestly there are a lot of things that I like about these earbuds, but also some things that I think that you should be aware of if you're on the fence about picking a pair up. They are reasonably priced at 79 bucks retail, and the fit in the ears with them is great for me no matter if I'm exercising, engaging in leisure listening, or if I'm traveling. They do have built-in microphones for voice calls, and I think that they do a pretty good job of focusing on your speech even when you're in noisier environments, which I will demonstrate for you guys a little bit later. And also the ANC performance with these is better than I was expecting as well. Starting with the unboxing, the packaging is clean and minimal. You get the earbuds in their charging case, a USB Type-C cable for charging, and several pairs of different sized ear tips that you can swap out if needed. The case itself does feel sturdy in the hands, like it will withstand some wear and tear, and I do like the fact that it's small and compact so that you can easily slip it into your pocket without it bulging out too much. Raycon also has these protective cases available that will go over your actual charging case, and as you can see, they come in a bunch of different colors. I picked up the blue water version because it does look dope in my opinion, but not only does it look good, but it also adds protection to the case too. For the battery life specs, here you get a 500 milliamp hour capacity, which translates into about 8 hours of playback on the buds themselves, with an additional 24 hours from the case, giving you about 32 hours of total use. But if battery life is your main concern, these do also feature quick charging that will give you about an hour and a half worth of use with the earbuds from only 10 minutes in the case, which is pretty good for a pair of earbuds at this price point. But they also feature wireless charging with the case too, so if you have a wireless charging pad, you will be able to set the case on it and charge the earbuds without an issue. Touching on the durability and overall design of the everyday earbuds, like I said in the intro, these things feel great in my ears, and being that they come in at only about 4 grams each, they've never felt overly large or overly heavy in my ears. And one thing that I do want to mention is that even though they don't have any ear hooks or wings, the curvature that they use helps keep them planted in my ears really well. They also pack an IP66 rating, which means they're both dustproof and water resistant. So if you happen to get caught out in the rain wearing them, or if you sweat heavily during your workouts, they'll be fine. I also almost forgot to mention that even though I did go with the black colorway, they are also available in a bunch of different colors to include blue, green, and purple if one of those options are more suitable for your style. For playback controls, they're going to be executed by touch with these. The right earbud is going to handle your pause and play functions as well as your ANC and transparency modes, while the left is going to manage your sound profiles and track selection. The volume control is going to be split between both earbuds, so overall you do have access to pretty much everything that you would need at your fingertips. It may just take you a day or two to memorize which earbud does what function. The call quality with them is handled via 4 built-in microphones, and like I said earlier, I do think that they do a pretty good job of focusing on your speech even when you're in noisier environments. I did take a couple of calls while I was outside using them, and nobody complained about how I sounded, even though I had lawnmowers and things of that nature going on around me. But as always, I did take samples just so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Okay guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 16 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Right now the room is relatively quiet, but I will do my background noise test in just a moment. Give me a second. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background, and this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can reduce some of that noise and focus on my speech. So let me know what you guys think. Are they doing a pretty good job? Have you heard better? Let me know. One feature that I really appreciate with these is going to be the multi-point connectivity. Being able to connect to 2 different devices simultaneously is super handy, especially if you're like me and you constantly switch between your phone and laptop throughout the day. These are also using Bluetooth 5.3, so I haven't experienced any noticeable latency using them to watch YouTube videos or movies on my iOS or Android devices, but I do want to mention that they don't feature a low latency mode for gaming if that's something that you're looking for. Now let me go ahead and talk about the ANC performance, because really that's not the feature that I picked these earbuds up for, but I was surprised with how it performs. Now, is the performance that you get with these in this area top tier? No, I would not not say that these are the gold standard, but I do think that they do a pretty good job of taking the edge off of your background noises, such as those low humming and buzzing type tones. It'll also help with reducing consistent low frequency sounds like an airplane engine or train rumble, but don't expect it to completely silence out the world around you. The awareness or transparency mode, which lets you hear your surroundings, works well too. From my experience, it does a pretty good job of amplifying what's going on around you within your immediate vicinity, say within 4 to 5 feet, and I found it to be useful for outdoor exercises when I needed to maintain a level of situational awareness to hear if a dog or something of that nature was running up on me or behind me. For the sound quality, the everyday earbuds come with 3 different sound profiles, which are pure sound, balanced, and bass boost. After extensive testing, here is my breakdown. The balanced profile is definitely your best bet for everyday use. It provides decent separation between the mids and the highs with enough bass presence to keep things engaging. The bass boost mode, while tempting, tends to muddy the overall sound some, with the low end making everything else take a back seat, especially with tracks that are already bass heavy. The pure sound profile, on the other hand, can get a bit harsh with the higher frequencies, especially if you're listening at higher volumes, but if you enjoy listening to your music with a brighter EQ, this may be the one for you. One thing that I noticed with them is that the sound signature can change quite a bit depending on how well they're seated in your ears, and having a proper seal with them is crucial for getting the best bass response. So my suggestion is just to make sure that you spend a little time to ensure that you have the right ear tips installed for your ears. So I do want to talk about some of the things that I heard about these earbuds before I picked my pair up, because while my experience with them has been largely positive, I have seen some people report that they've experienced connectivity issues, particularly with one earbud, sometimes losing connection. I personally have not experienced this yet, but I think a lot of people overlook the fact that Raycon offers a 30-day satisfaction guarantee and a 1-year warranty, which provides you with some peace of mind that you can go ahead and give them a shot and see if they're for you. Price wise, at $79, these offer some nice value for what you're getting. However, if you hit the link in the description, you'll get an extra 20% off site-wide, which makes these an even nicer deal. Are they perfect? Of course not. I haven't found a pair of earbuds that I didn't like something about, but what you're getting here is solid across the board. The battery life is good, the ANC, transparency, and call quality are all respectable, and you also get wireless charging with the case, which is a feature that I don't have on some other earbuds that cost 2 to 3 times as much as these. The sound quality with them is also good too. I've been able to enjoy everything I've listened to with them, and although I do wish that there was a Raycon companion app that would allow me to dial them in exactly the way that I want them, having the 3 built-in EQs does help. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you own a pair of the everyday earbuds or any other Raycon earbuds for that matter, and what has been your experience with them so far?